My goodness. Taking a week off sucks. I took a week off from lifting and it sucks. It's so, it'd be crass, but it's not fun not lifting. I absolutely love lifting. So day 85, super pumped to have you guys. But I'm getting ready and today's gonna be a heavy 1 rep day. So, and every day is leg day. Got my shirt on every day. Does anybody else do legs every single day? Sorry, I'm moving my camera. There we go. Every day is leg day. Got my leg day shorts, my jorts. Love wearing jorts. I don't know, my wife says I embarrass her wearing these jorts. You're embarrassing me. Like, yeah, I know. They make me stronger though. It's scientifically proven that jorts make you stronger. You can't argue with science. But I'm super pumped to do a 1 rep today. It's probably get to like 90% of what my normal 1 rep would be. We're just trying to get the heavier weights. The great thing about taking 3 weeks off and a full deload week is your body doesn't hurt nearly as bad as when you're going on the deload week. Just sore. Not sore. Your central nervous system's just telling you, you need a break. Oh. Super pumped. Well, it's day 85. And today I'll probably do snatch, clean and jerk. I'll probably do a heavy back squat. I've literally done back squat every day this week, 5 days. So I figure, let's round it out and do back squat again today. Because when you're wearing jorts, it means it's time to do squats. So this is called snatch balance. You want to drop under the bar. You're not pushing the bar up, you're just dropping. Whew. I'm so excited. We'll see how today goes, but yesterday I power cleaned 265. Felt really good, and the jerk felt really good. Whereas before I went on my deload week, felt like a train wreck every time I tried to do a power clean. So, get better. Day 85. Every day's leg day. Does anybody else do legs every day? Or am I the only one? Well, in fact, every day's snatch, every day's clean and jerk, every day's squat, every day strip press. Whew. I'm so pumped. All right, let's get started. So we're just working up to a heavy 1 rep of every lift. Man, this is really low. Let me see if I can get this one. So Instagram's a little low. I don't know if that's going to be any better, but we'll try it. But I'm getting started late because there was some ladies using the I only use really, even though there's 6 platforms here, I only like 2 of them. This is my favorite one. You guys always see me here. This is the one I always get on. But the one next to it, to your screen left, 2 ladies were workout partners using both platforms. So I was just patient, waiting for them to get done. So yesterday I did power snatch, power clean and jerk. Now we'll do full snatch, full clean and jerk. I wonder if I should put tape on my thumbs for the hook grip. Let's try it without it. See how it goes. I'm so pumped. Hopefully my body responds like as well as I feel. Hopefully it responds well enough so that, you know, I get decent lifts. So I'm gonna try to get to like 90% of what my normal 1 rep max is. What's 90% of 270? 240, I think. So this is 135. We're just gonna warm up. Oh man. Even though I say every single type of lift is my favorite, snatch is definitely my favorite. My body is just kind of, I don't know, the mobility and everything just fits so well. And it's kind of like in any sport, if you get I don't know, basketball, you drain a 3 and you're like, oh man, that felt great. Everything clicked. Or you hit a amazing, in golf, hit amazing iron shot. You know, you're like 178 yards in, hit a really nice flush 6 or 7 iron and get on the green. And you're like, oh, that's the best hit I've ever gotten. That's how it feels for me with snatch every time. All right. So it was funny. These platforms that I'm on were completely full when I got here, and I had to wait like 30 minutes. And then now, basically empty. There's one person that's there on the platform, but now every platform's empty. Yes, such is life, huh? Such is life. And I always like to put my weights out here because it's just much easier to go in front of me. Can see what's there. Protects my camera from people that aren't paying attention running into it. Especially when you see yellow on the ground. Okay, so I'm doing a heavy 1 rep. What do I gotta do? So this is, I'll jump up like I would normally would. Because Monday, first day back, really light. I think it got to like 60%. Hey, 2.5s. I didn't have to go too far. Found 5s and 2.5s right here. So you wanna, when you're doing a deload week or you're taking time off, you need time for your muscles, I said body, your muscles to get stronger and go off vacation because they're still on vacation. So, hey, I don't, maybe on YouTube you guys can see it, but whoever's lifting right here, they were so nice. They actually left all the weights on a bar for somebody else. Exactly, they knew somebody else that was coming right after them would use the exact same weight, the exact same height, exact same everything. Isn't that thoughtful of somebody to leave that for them? I'm just joking if you guys can catch my sarcasm. It's just silly when people leave their weights on the bars. And I get it. Sometimes, you know, especially when you're new, you don't have the gym etiquette yet. And you don't have the irritation when you go to a platform. You're like, oh, man, somebody left their stuff here. That definitely gets you irritated. Nobody's using it. See, I had to tell somebody that nobody's using it because somebody left their weights all over it. All right, so we got, what is this? 165. It's 165. So I'll try to get, it'd be awesome if I get 240 today on snatch. I think that's 90%. Let's try it. Okay, 165. I like doing that's a little, that hurts. That hurts a little bit. I like doing power because it's a good gauge for me to see how my overall strength is right now, is by like how high it pulls and how good it feels. Not bad. Feeling good. And I'm still, even though I'm doing a heavy 1 rep, still warming up. So I'll do a 3 of these. I'm gonna do a full snatch. Get in that position, head through. Head through. Oh, that felt good. Didn't even go forward on it. Hey! Oh, it's a miracle when you actually get some rest and you let your body recover. That's not just rest, it's recovering. Recover from all the work that you do, lifting. And that's what taking the deload weeks do, help you to recover. Let me raise the camera up YouTube just a little bit. There we go. But I'm wearing jorts today, if you guys didn't notice. My favorite thing, all my kids are like, Dad, what are you wearing that garbage for? I think my daughter said, babies cry when they see those shorts. And I said, there are no babies at the gym, silly you. All right, so I'll probably do a double here. I gotta get my thumbs stronger or get them back from vacation because the bar rubbing your thumbs gets really, because I'm doing hook grip. It's where you grab the bar so it doesn't spin in your hand. All right, 185. 185 snatch, feeling pretty good. Feeling good. One of my kids saw me holding a lot of weight over my head in a picture, and he goes, "You look weird like that, Dad." And I was in a full squat. He goes, "That looks weird, Dad." Yeah, sure, I know it does, but not many people can do that, so that's what I just like to do. 185 again. Oh, that's feeling good. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, so that was 185 double. Felt really good. First one was power, felt good. Second one was full, good balance. Picked up my feet, which was really good. So, very happy with that. So yeah, this is day 85 of one entire year. 1 year going live with my lifting. You might be thinking, Dustin, why in the world are you going live with your lifting? Yeah, oh sorry, YouTube, you can't even see the weights. That seems kind of weird, huh? Let me go down just a little bit. Maybe that'll work. But I'm doing it because I'm always gonna lift, and then I like being able to go back and watching my lift to see how poorly or well I did each lift, so I can hopefully kind of gauge what I'm doing and maybe get better. But it's just when you're just recording yourself the whole time, it's like all I can do is go live, and then it's shown to put out there for more content for hopefully get people to lift. All right, so we got 205. I was a little forward on that one. It was okay, but not great. Let's do it again. Let's do a full snatch. 205. I dropped a little further than I normally would, so it was a little awkward when I landed. I don't normally pick up my feet that much, but I'm trying to practice that. You see like the major Olympic lifters. Wait, should I go up to 225? No, I'll do 215. I've got a little overzealous. Going from 205 to 225. That's a decent jump. So I'll probably just do singles now, but I'll do 215 instead. There you go. You watch Olympic lifters that are in the Olympics, they pick up their feet so high and drop under the bar so well, which I'm not good at, so I'm making myself try to do it. So it was weird on Instagram yesterday when I was going live on Instagram. Halfway through I get a phone call, and apparently, so that phone that I'm using for Instagram, the audio got cut off. So for like another 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I'm lifting and talking and it's just dead. So apparently when the phone call happens, it cuts off the microphone. So now I know. So I'm gonna try to get a different phone to do Instagram. All right, we got 215, let's do it. I'm probably just gonna do a single because we're doing heavy 1 rep now. All right, 215, let's do a power. Let's see if we can do a power. 215. That was pretty good. I was happy with that. Power too, so very happy. So 225 I like to do. 225 power. I felt okay. I've been trying to focus my mental self-talk, or just what you say to yourself positively. So instead of saying, because I would normally say, oh, that was not bad. Lift wasn't bad at all. Well, wasn't is a negative word. Bad is another negative word. So I've heard Bruce Lee say, basically, like, be careful how you talk to yourself. You talk to yourself negatively, say negative words, it does affect you. So say positive things. So now I try to say, that was pretty good. Instead of like, not bad, pretty good. That was pretty good. So, 2 positive words. No idea if it actually works, but it's better than not. I mean, what could it hurt? It doesn't hurt anything. But every day's leg day. All right, 225. We're just gonna do a single. You know what? I'm hoping. Let me try to do this power. I'm gonna try to do power. I got this lady standing next to me. Hopefully I don't hit her with the bar. It's so funny. Like the platform to my right, your left, somebody's working out on it. And it almost happens like it's like clockwork. If there's an empty platform over there, the person doesn't stand closer to there. They stand close to my platform, which is just interesting. It's it was noticeable for me that every once in a while somebody would be standing there and the empty platform next to them, but they stand next to my platform that I'm dropping heavy weights. But okay, so we got 225. Let's do power. Power 225. Let's hit it. Power 225. Big pull. Oh, I did it. That was good. So when I'm peak, like 100%, I've done this 3 times, power 3 times. So I'm happy with that. Coming back off vacation and deload week. That was great. 225 snatch, that's great. I'm very happy with that. Power. Well, maybe I should try 235 power. Well, let's try it. I did 225 power. Maybe I should try to power 235. What do you guys think? Yeah, you're right. I should do it. Yeah, catch my breath for a second. Whew. Man. Just love lifting. So I was noticing the YouTube is, I gotta turn it just a little bit. There we go, that might be a little better. A little more centered. Okay, 235. So I think I would be very happy today if I hit 245 on snatch the first week back from deload week. That would be fantastic. All right, 235. Let's try power. Let's try it. 235. Snatch. If I can't get power, I'm going to drop under it, but it'll be a game time decision as I'm actually physically lifting it. I'll be able to know. Here we go. 235. Oh! I actually, I should have hit it, but I cut it forward. But the power, maybe it was, I didn't drop far enough, and so I had to catch it forward, maybe. But the pull felt fine. I might have been a little forward, but getting off the ground, the first pull, the second pull, all felt fine. You know what? I know I can get that. So let's go up. Let's hit 240. Let's try 240. Where'd the other? Here it is. Okay, because it's getting a little jacked up on my thumbs, should have taped them. I think I want to use straps. There's this. Yeah, let's try it. Okay, so almost got my breath back. Let's try 240. I'm gonna use straps for 240. Let's see. Let's try it. 240. That'd be awesome. I could get power, huh? Let's try it. Try 240. Big pull, head through. Oh, good. Now, I would personally consider that power, even though I might have broke parallel. I consider it power because I did not drop completely in the squat. But if it was a competition in CrossFit and they're saying, hey, it has to be parallel, that's questionable. Or parallel or above for be power. But hey, take what I can get. So that was 240. Let's try 245. I don't know if I'll be able to do power. I'm probably gonna do a full snatch of this one. But I felt great, where I didn't really step forward all that much. So, I step forward is because I'm off balance, and I don't want to be off balance. I want to be on balance. All right, 245 now. But, oh my goodness, it feels so good to be back. So good to be back. Okay, my lower back, probably because I've been back squatting 5 days in a row. Yesterday I got to 365. Lower back, it's not hurting like the spine, but I could just tell my muscles in my lower back are just not sore. They're tired. They're a little strained. So I'm gonna rest for a minute. But 245 would be fantastic to be able to hit. So on Monday, I had to wake up my muscles, say, you're off vacation. Vacation's over, body. Get back to work. And Monday was terrible. I could barely do 60%. I think it got to maybe 205 snatch. So that's just proof to me that recovery is amazing, deload week is amazing, and you work your way back into it. I never got sore too. All right, 245. Let's do it. If I could do power, I will, but not holding out rope. Do you know that let me do this. Do you know that somebody interviewed a bunch of pedophiles? They said the one reason why they pick somebody versus not to molest and hurt is if they have a strong father. If they have a strong father, they don't go after them. So I try to be the strongest I can. That was 245 snatch. I could probably go up, but it's not just strong, like physically strong, but also physically present, emotionally present. Like if they have strong father figures in their life, pedophiles, they pick easier marks or easier people to go after. And so the only reason why I go to the gym is to be stronger than other men. I mean, there's plenty of other reasons to go to the gym, but for me, my main reason is to be stronger than other men. Because if you think about it, if you have somebody that's a weak mark or like a weak person, then they go after them. Like, take their money, take their family, take whatever. But if you, what do they say? You win every fight that you don't have or something like that. So if you don't actually have to fight somebody because they look at you and say, it's not worth the trouble, then that's a win. So reason why I go to the gym, different. My wife thinks he goes to the gym he's probably looking at other girls there, other women. I'm like, nope. I look at the other guys and I say, hey, I hope that guy saw my max I just did. I just did bench press, or I just snatched 245. Let's try 255. But the only reason for me to go to the gym is so I can be stronger than every other man as best I can. You're working with what you got, but it's much better to be stronger than other men so you protect your family. 255 snatch. Nope. Okay, but it felt good. I just caught it forward. If I got it back on, and so that's a lot. That's more than I wanted to try today. I wanted just to get to 240, but my 245 felt good, and I was like, hey, let me just try to hit 255 for the fun of it. The pull was fine, a little forward on it, so because I was a little forward, caught it forward, but at least the pull felt great. Just the technique was off, but I'm stopping there because this is not a max day. It's just a 1 rep day, heavy 1 rep to get your body back in shape. Now, clean and jerk. I wouldn't say back in shape. Wake it up off of vacation. Clean and jerk. This is my favorite lift ever. Absolutely love this lift. But isn't that crazy that, well, makes sense, doesn't it? Somebody's gonna break into a house. They're gonna break into a house that has a party going on, or they break in when all the lights are off and nobody's home. They're gonna try to get the easiest. Oh, Home Alone taught us that, right? Remember Home Alone? Let's play it. 135, just warming up. Even though I just did 255, pulled it, got 245 on snatch, it's a whole different movement, so I warm up. But yeah, we got Marv on Home Alone. Who else? I can't remember Joe Pesci's name. Marv and Harry. Harry and Marv, that's right. Did they go to the homes that people were still there? No. They waited until they went on vacation. And then they went and robbed them blind. So, I'd much rather be somebody that, if we're walking down the street and somebody has nefarious plans or ill intent, they would say, oh, that dad, or that guy there, like, he could put up a fight, or he could be a little hassle. Let me not deal with that guy. Let me go to this other man or woman. Be a much easier mark to go after. Is that making sense? So for me, only reason to go to the gym is to be stronger than other men. I mean, really, that's all it comes down to. All right, so we got 185, still warming up, 185 clean and jerk. That's feeling good. So it's on the lighter weights for anybody. I'm not saying this is light, but like if you're doing any weight, when it's lighter, you have to focus on your technique, not just go through the motions. Like this is light enough for me, I could just muscle it up, but you're focused on a technique, so you make yourself hit the technique to do the full. Okay, that felt really good. If you guys have been watching, this is 85th day, but I'm always struggling with the catch on the clean, like get my elbows fast. That's what I've always been struggling with, and that was pretty good. That was pretty good. So I'm just gonna do doubles, because I'm pretty warmed up. Do a couple doubles here, maybe at the next weight. But if you saw, like on snatch, I was doing, for the first couple sets, 3 reps. And that was just to get warmed up. Now I feel pretty warm, so no need to do 3 since we're just doing a heavy 1 rep. All right. So I'll do 2 here. Let me sit down for a second. Oh, battery's low on my headphones. I gotta get a different set of headphones. Hopefully it's not gonna ruin the live stream, huh? See, I've done this before, and it's worked before. So let's see if yes, I have 2 headphones, 1 for each of you. Sorry, that was for Tombstone. But I've got 2 headphones when this happens. And then I'll charge the other one. Is it gonna play? Doesn't seem like it's gonna. There we go, it's playing. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, so 225. We'll do a double here. 225 double clean jerk. All right, we're gonna do power. We're gonna get this high. Get fast elbows. Fast elbows. 225. That's pretty good. Heck yeah, that was good. Okay, we're gonna do a full. Big reason why, even though it's much easier to do a power, you do a full to get the body moving. The whole purpose of lifting, warming up, get the body moving. Because when I get heavier, I won't be able to power the heavy weights. So we start working on the technique, getting the full spot. Well, that was pretty good. Happy with that. Now my pinky did come off of the bar, so I had it like that and I caught it and my pinky came off, so I had to bring the pinky around by bouncing it off my chest. Not necessarily the right technique, but it works. That's why it is a technique to do that, but it's so much better when you don't have to re-rack it. So it's 225 double. Now we'll just do singles. So 225. Should we go to 255? Yeah. All right, so what's 90% of 325? What's 90% of that? Let's just say it's like 295. I don't know if I'll get there. but we'll try. So what do we got? 45-55. Yep. Is it bad that I got to go to the bathroom right now and I'm drinking water? I don't like stopping in the middle of a. If it was between snatch and clean and jerk, I'd pause, but I'm already warmed up. If I go to the bathroom, I'll probably lose my warmness. That's the way to say it. Then have to warm up all over again. All right, 255. I'm just gonna do a single. I want to do power, but I want to get the single full clean technique in my muscle memory when I get the heavier weights. 255. Isn't that crazy? Pedophiles don't go after kids with strong dads. They go after kids that don't have dads, or they're weak dads. It wasn't bad. It was pretty good. Happy with that. So it's 255. So to protect your family, if you're like me, that's all that matters. Oh, that's a big jump, isn't it? 255 to 275? No, it's not. Stop being a little girl. You can do it. But feeling pretty amazing though, compared to when I was trying to do a 1 rep 2 or 3 weeks ago. I couldn't even do this much weight, but now that I've did a deload week and rested 3 weeks total, just got a lot less of the workout in, or brought down the weights, brought down the intensity, brought down the reps, gave my body a chance to recover. Because when you're doing 6 months straight with only a couple deload weeks here and there, your central nervous system starts to fail. So, all right, I'm almost have my breath back. Yeah, these towels get really wet. Kind of gross. So after this one next rep, I'll go and grab another towel. All right, here we go. 275. Get some chalk. But if you think about it, if somebody has some nefarious plans for you and want to hurt you, your family, if they see that you're strong, they see that you're attentive, you're watching what's going on, and you're stronger than them especially, they'll think twice and they'll try to find somebody else. Because when they interviewed a bunch of pedophiles said, yeah, we don't go after kids with dads in the picture, and strong dads definitely no. We want easy marks. 275. So the only reason why I go to the gym is to be stronger than other men. My wife looks at me and says, you probably are looking at other women there. Like, absolutely not. In fact, all I'm looking for is the other big guys. And then in looking at those big guys, I'm like, I hope he just saw that clean that I did 275. That's what I'm hoping. Not like he's going to be, bad against me. No, it's a competition. Because I want to be stronger than every man around me. Now, that's obviously not going to be possible, but if I could be stronger than 90% of the other people around me, then why not? Oh yeah, I got another towel. Sorry, let me get it. So we're doing 295. 295. I got 275. Felt amazing. The catch was fantastic. The jerk was easy. So I dropped really well under the bar. I'm cautiously optimistic about 295. Obviously, I'm gonna do my best to get the 295, but I'm gonna do as much as I can. 295. All right, here we go. Do you guys read the Bible? Drop me a comment if you read the Bible. I read the Bible literally multiple times a day, not just once, multiple times. Just read the Bible this morning on the way here, which means I did audio Bible, and then I read the Bible with my kids every day. But everything I just talked about got me thinking of something. So, the Bible talks about Jesus saying, if somebody's going to break into somebody's house, they can't break in and do anything unless they first bind up the strong man. They bind up that person. So, we have the Holy Spirit. If you're a Christ follower, Holy Spirit's the strongest being, because obviously God. They're not going to be able to tie up, Satan and demons are not going to be able to tie up the strong man inside you. Same principle. If you are strong and you're protecting your home, they're going to look at your home, you there, they think, maybe there might be an easier house to go after, maybe want to no home, or nobody's home, or somebody's very weak. So I try to be as strong as I can. All right, 220, 295, clean and jerk. You can be stronger than everybody else. They might think twice about coming after you. So that felt great. 295. Clean felt good. Jerk felt really good. That felt like it was easy. You didn't even have to think about it. So praise the Lord. But yeah, when you think about it, they first have to bind up the strong man in order to plunder his goods in his house. So they're going to look at, Lord willing, look at somebody that's strong, the bad guys, look at somebody that's strong and say, I'm not going to try to bind that guy up, or I'm not trying to, let me find someplace else. Got a little scrape on the bar. All right, that felt amazing. If you guys were watching like 2 weeks ago, I could not even pick that up off the ground. So I am very, very happy with that. So pumped. All right, back squat time. All right, back squat time. This is the 5th day this week, back squatting. Let's see how we do. Don't need these anymore. But yeah, 295 clean and jerk. Felt amazing. Like I literally feel like I could go up at least a 305, maybe 315, how I'm feeling right now. But this is the first week back from deload week. I'm just trying to get to 90%, 85, 90%, something like that. Just so that I got my body moving. I'm trying to get these heavier weights so that it's ready next week to go full tilt. That means, like, you know, go as hard as you can. Not gonna need the chalk anymore. All right, so this is the one. I usually face the mirror, but today I'm gonna try to see if I can do it. Let me put this over here. I'm gonna try to face away from the mirror. And see, because I just personally don't like going live with, or even, I don't like facing away from everybody. If you remember, I was just talking about being ready and prepared. To give you an example of that, I'm always watching and scanning for threats to me or other people around me. Always, at least I try to. And so like when I go to dinner with my family, or dinner at all, but definitely with my family, guess where I sit when we're at a restaurant? If you guys know, drop a comment. I want to see if you guys know where I sit, because my goal is to protect the family. I like to sit in the squat just to open up my hips and get the squat ready. So yeah, guess where I sit? Let me drop a comment. I don't see you leave a comment. Go ahead and leave a comment. Where do you think I sit to protect the family? Feels good. It's only 135. We're just warming up the squat. So where I like to sit, I try to pick the seat furthest away from the door. In general, obviously there's nuances, but furthest away from the door that faces the door. My wife, she'll always have her back to the door, because what would it be? Would it be any good if I didn't see the threat coming? At least a little bit. Even though you might be thinking, well, what if you don't see it coming? Yeah, I get it. But at least I put myself in a position to be able to see it. My back is to the door. You never know what can happen. So not just the door, the entire place. I want to have the vantage point over everything so I can watch for things coming. You know, somebody's going to do something nefarious, if they're going to go after you, because hopefully they're going to look at you and say, oh, I'm not going to mess with that guy. That'd be silly. But if they want to go after you, you have the ability to see it coming. All right, 225. Just going to sit in the squat. Oh, it feels good. So did I tell you guys that every day's leg day? Did I ever tell you guys that? I think I did. Oh yeah, that's right, my shirt says that. Every day's leg day. So today is the 5th day this week doing squats. 5th day this week doing squats. I need another ring. So I'll go up to 295. So I'll do this twice and then I'll go up. So 295 is, I'll do this double. And then still warming up my legs. So if I'm doing that, excuse me, big guy. So, sorry, I didn't want to talk. There was a guy putting on his, taking off plates and stuff. Kind of crowded right there. And he's much bigger than me. So, I'm not saying anything nefarious about him, but just, I'm not a big guy. So, I gotta do whatever I can to make sure that I'm, as best I can, stronger than anybody else, as best I can. 295. Let's do 2. I did a pause squat because I want to open up my hips. That felt good. All right, let me see. I really don't like backing up to the bar, but I also don't like facing away. Even though there's a mirror in front of me, I personally do not like to, I should move this just in case. I don't like not to be able to have my eyes open. I don't care if it's a mirror. Mirror still, you have obscurity from the rack and different perspective. Things are smaller, all that sort of stuff. All right, what am I doing? Okay, to 295. So we're gonna do singles now. Let's do, what is that? 335. We'll do a single at 335. So I'm, depending on how I feel, like if I feel still pretty strong, when if I get to, I don't know, 365 or something, I'll go up a little bit more because I'm trying to get my legs back as fast as possible. All right, 335? Got 335? I'm not good at math. More than likely, you guys are 10 times better than me at math. Yeah, you guys remember like 20 minutes ago I said I had to go to the bathroom. Yeah, I still gotta go to the bathroom. Maybe that's gonna make me stronger. The longer I hold it, the stronger I'll get. Maybe that's the way it works. Yeah, let's just try it. You never know until you try, but maybe I'll get stronger. Or maybe the other thing will happen. Won't be good. All right, 335. Let's do it. So I'll just do a single here. 335. Felt good. Felt really good. Down and up. Didn't go as fast as I wanted to, but hey, I'll take what I can get. That's 335. Let's do, that was single. Let's do 365. Let's try it. Every day's leg day. This is my music. Stop playing. Has it got a slow song? It's playing, or do I gotta hit? I think I gotta hit. Sometimes they lose a track and I can't on my playlist. A different one. Oh, that's looking. All right, Instagram. I gotta change it up a little bit. Sorry. Replay. There we go. Play. All right. So there we go. Back on. I had to play music, but so far 245 snatch, then 295 clean and jerk. Now we're doing back squat. Okay, 365. We're only gonna do a single. Let's do a single 365 back squat. I was saying earlier, the only reason why I go to the gym is so I can be stronger than as many men as possible. I know there are other reasons why I go to the gym, but my goal is just to be stronger than every other man because I need to protect my family. 365. That felt pretty good. I was happy with that. Let's try 385. Yeah, what do you guys think? 385? I mean, I think 425 is my max. Maybe a little bit over in there. But hey, we're already here. I was thinking about stopping, but let's just try it. Let's just see how my legs do. And when you start getting to heavier weights for you, not less, I mean, there are people that have different, everybody has different maxes. When you're back squatting, you gotta be able to dump the bar because you don't want to get hurt. So if I can't get it up, I'm gonna dump it right there. That's where I'll dump it. Dump it to crump it. All right, so it was 385. Let's try it. So the trick is, I gotta come out just far enough so that when I drop it, it's not gonna hit that. Maybe I'll come all the way out to here. That's what I'll do. Make it easier. Just in case. Let me move this stuff. It'll be better. Safe than sorry. Let's just do that. All right, 385. Let's try 385. You guys ready? Or am I ready? That's what I should be asking. All right, 385. Oh, this is heavy. Nope, this is light. Nothing but a peanut. 385. Hey, nothing but a peanut. But the goal is to be stronger than every other man at the gym. All right, 385. That felt good. And I don't like backing up, but this is what you gotta do. Should I do 405? I mean, that felt, it was a little forward on it. I'm just thinking through how that lift was. Like 405, I mean, that's getting closer to my 1 rep. Should I do more? Of course I should. Of course I should. Let's, oh, come on. Okay, I'm killing myself. I'm trying to, like 405 is, still breathing hard. I mean, I just want to, how did that one feel? It one didn't feel bad at all. Man, I want to go to 405, but I also realized as a first week back after vacation that I do not want to jack up myself. All right, let's do it. Lord, bless me not to hurt myself. Let's try it. 405. Let's just get it one time. 405 one time. 405 one time. Let's try it. If you guys were watching yesterday, there's this big black dude that's ripped and strong and amazing, and he did this weight with a pause squat like for 2 or 3. I was like, what in the world? That's impossible. Definitely not stronger than him. All right, here we go. 405. Let me make sure I could dump it, because in case I need to dump it, I do not want to drop it on myself. All right. Let's try it. Legs are feeling good. So what I gotta do is come out far enough so that I could dump it on here. That's what I wanna do. All right, let's do it. $405. Let's hit 405. $405 on the back squat. Let's see how we do. I knew it. Knew that wouldn't do it. As soon as I started going up, I felt it. Hey, I didn't get hurt though. You can see the right way to dump it is you arch your back backwards, and then the bar rolls off. I mean, I was a little forward on it. I felt myself going forward, so that's why I didn't feel like I couldn't get it back up. So got to be a little bit more flat-footed. Oh well, hey, that was good though. Really happy with getting up to 385? That was awesome. On the first week back from vacation. Now next up, strict press. Strict press, my favorite lift. Favorite lift ever. Strict press. Oh, man. Saturday is always fun. I get to wear jorts. It's weird. I don't really wear jorts all that often. But it's just funny. It seems like Saturday is a day that I like wearing jorts, probably because it's a heavy day. Because it's proven that jorts make you stronger. Scientifically proven. So, yeah, if I'm lifting heavy on Saturday, I better wear my jorts so I can get just that extra little bit stronger. There we go. Happy. All right, strict press next. And usually I face the mirror, but I hate doing that. So I'm gonna face away from there. We're gonna start it a little heavier than I did yesterday. I think I started there yesterday. Let's go a little heavier. So, what is that, 175, I think? Yeah. So usually I do 5x5 here. My starting weight is 185. And I usually probably get to like, I don't know. Well, I'm not even thinking right now. Probably 215, I'll do like 3 or 4. But my goal is to go up 10 pounds every time and continue at 5. Ooh, I forgot I need to change my shoes. That's all right, I'll just use strict press. Strict press, what is this one? Yeah, see, I'm not smart. I always forget numbers. 175. going forward. You know what's weird? Normally I'm facing the mirror. So because I'm usually facing the mirror, I was feeling a little off balance on a couple of those. So I stepped forward. It usually doesn't happen. But I just don't like having my back to the camera, having my back to anything. All right, so that was what? 175, let's go to 185. So even though I dumped 405 back squat, ain't no shame in that. There's no shame in missing a lift. You just want to keep moving. I mean, the only way that you get better is if you keep trying until you fail, and then eventually you get stronger. Okay. All right, Jorts, help me out here. All right, we're doing 185, and let's see if I can keep my balance. So we're gonna do a few of these. Let's see, 4 or 5 of these. 185. I got a little bounce on that one. That's not really what I wanted to do, but hey, this is first week back from vacation. It'll be all right. All right, so we're gonna add on 10 pounds, 195. Let's see if I can get 5 of these, but we'll see. Not likely, but we're gonna try. So if you realize what I always do is overdo it, I don't know how to underdo it. Like, I physically do not know how to underdo things. I only know how to overdo things. So I was debating and whatnot to do 405 on back squat because I was like, yeah, it felt good, but I'm not ready yet. But normally I would have stopped, but for some reason I was like, well, I'm going live. I can go back and watch. Let me see if I can do it. All right, so we got 195. 195. You know, let me move this a little forward because we're so further back that we don't need to get the camera in the way anymore. Here we go. I got some big guys next to me. They're strong. So some people ask me how much I bench. I say I don't. I don't bench. It'll hinder, like, it's not gonna help me snatch or clean and jerk anymore or squat more, so why would I bench? Drop me a comment, should I be benching too? All right, we got 195. I got a little bounce, but that's okay. It's not terrible. That's pretty good for first week back. Deload week off vacation. Whew. Not bad. Okay. Quick little recap. We got first week back, eased into it, never got sore all week long, which is the goal. I don't want to get sore after vacation. So, first week back, and this is a Friday, what, day 85? So I got 245 on snatch, so I was really happy with that. I attempted 255, but go back and watch it if you want to see it. But I attempted it, didn't get it, caught it forward or did not catch it, but the bar was forward on me, so I dumped it. But I felt great. My body's feeling amazing. Then 295 on clean and jerk. And I felt so good doing that I could probably, could have gone to 305, maybe 315, but my body was feeling so amazing. And the jerk felt like nothing. Meaning, like, the clean was the hard part, which is what I like. Then, got to 385 on back squat. Just doing singles all the way up, so that was great. Tried 405, dumped it, which was a bummer, but hey, first week back from vacation. Strict press got to, what is that, 195. I think it up at 4. But yeah, good week back. You need those deload weeks of vacation time. You need those in order to repair your body. It's called recovery. You know, when you're really young, 18, 25 years old, you can recover faster, but you know, as you get older, you got to recover more. So yeah, what an amazing day. Thank you for being part of everything we're doing. We'll see you on Monday. Oh, there we go. So YouTube's still on. Let me turn off YouTube and Facebook.